Hi, my name's Joe Kintz. I own Whistler Street Tattoo in Sydney, Australia. I tattoo there as well, typically 5 days a week. Do large-scale geometric mandalas, things like that. About a month ago, Vlad Blad Ultron sent me the Ultron 3 to try out and review, so here's what I think about it. The good, the bad, if I like it, all that kind of stuff. I've used a lot of pens, FK's, Bishops, Stone Age, what else? Ink Lab, all kinds. So. Just like every tattooist, you have tons of machines. Here's my thoughts on the Ultron 3. First, it came in a little simple box. Came in a bigger box than this, but there's no fancy like Apple wannabe, make the coolest magnetic box that just takes up room, goes in the recycle bin. Comes with basically nothing but the machine, little O-ring. There's a QR code on the inside. Takes you to the directions. In the directions is quite handy. There's a cheat sheet for the stroke of the machine you get. Tells you about the proper hertz to outline and do whatever you want. Color packing, outlines, whip shading, dot work. I tend to run the machine on the low ends of these numbers. Always run machines quite slow, a little bit slower than most people that I know. As far as the machine, the quality is really nice. I got the 4.2 stroke. It's light, super lightweight, aluminum, aluminium, whatever country you're from, whatever you want to call it. The full charge says it lasts 5 to 7 hours. I've used it personally for about 6 and had no problem. The performance doesn't decline at all. I've used it for line work, packing solid black, gray wash dots, single dots, and stippling dots as well. It comes apart nice and easy. It's really nice quality metal. There's really no frills on this machine. There's no fancy like display or anything. It doesn't look like Darth Vader's bathtub. It's just pretty chill. It's got an on button, an up and down button. I believe you can change the modes. I haven't really done that. I just changed the voltage as I want it. The pros, it's light and balanced. Cartridges click in super easy and they're nice and secure. I've never had one pop out. Some machines you can be working and if you don't get it in properly, it'll just pop out. This one clicks in nice and easy. You can even pop it out with one hand, put it in with one hand. Quite easy to work. The stroke or the throw you can adjust. It can come out really far, or you can leave it nice and shallow, whatever your preference is. The motor is very smooth, silent, feels really strong. You can feel it turn on a little bit of torque. It tattoos amazingly well. Lines went really solid. Packing solid black was really easy. Most machines, once you figure out the sweet spot, is really easy, but this is really, really good from the get-go. It didn't take any messing with to get it going. The manual was great. The cheat sheet is amazing because it doesn't come with volts, it's just hertz. So to get used to that, some people don't like it. You just got to figure out a new number that you run your machine at. Vlad Blad's really good with replies. I emailed him or DM'd him a couple times, really quick answers, even though they're on a different time zone. But as soon as it seems like when they wake up, they send the reply that you want. To turn it on, you hold the big button in the middle, and then flashes a couple times, and then it's on. That didn't really work. There you go. All right, it's on. Really simple. No frills display, up and down. Shows you the stroke in the top left. If you had like this one and a 5.0 stroke, you would know because it says on the top left. Really nothing on the display, which doesn't bother me. I don't really care to have tons of numbers, colors, and flashy stuff. The cons, the buttons take a bit of getting used to. Sometimes you'll push they're all on the same like little bar. Sometimes you push the power to turn it off, and you end up turning up or down the voltage. There is a feature that when you set it down and it stops moving and it's still and on a flat surface, it's supposed to shut off. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't really bother me. It's not hard to push the button to get it going again or to turn it off. It auto shuts off after a little bit. You can look on their website and see how long that takes. But I didn't have any problems with it shutting off while I'm tattooing, like I've heard some people do have that problem. It does shut down quickly, but you have to turn it on. So that was one of my cons. The end cap, other con, the end cap is slightly narrower than other machines. I like to use grip tape, and the grip tape's quite a bit wider. So after using it for a while and gripping it, sometimes to adjust your needle throw, you have to really hold the end and turn it And when you have your plastic sleeve on there, sometimes it's slippery. A little bit wider would be nice, but then that would make the machine a lot longer, and it'd be like holding a sword. So I think it's fine. You just have to get used to it. You can't wrap it super tight and squeeze the crap out of it and then expect it to spin easily while you're tattooing. It rolls on the bench a little bit. It's really like round. So if your bench top isn't perfectly flat, it can roll. When you get the tape on it, it's going to be angled a bit, and it could roll, and might do a circle if you have a big bench, or it might just roll. So I'll put a little video in the bottom or somewhere here of I just set a stopper up with the cartridge packaging on my bench to stop that. Cartridge is in and out, super easy. And the tape was the only main complaint I had. But other than that, it's an amazing machine. It works really good. Simple display. It's really quality feel, and I like it a lot. I'm gonna use it today on a big piece, and I've used it probably 15 times. Never had a problem with it. No complaints, and I'll definitely keep using it. Thanks for watching. I hate videoing myself. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.